Alright, so what's up everybody? I'm going to be comparing the Beretta APX A1 carry compared to the Glock 43X. Alright, so both of these are clear before y'all say anything. Alright, so first and foremost is the slide length. That's even right there, so hold up. Slide length, the 43X is going to be a tad bit longer. And my 43X is going to be a little bit thicker because of the whole grip that's on it. Compared to the Beretta, the grip isn't that thick. Let me see if I can get a good angle for y'all with this. So this is the 43X. Y'all can obviously see how much thicker the grip is compared to the Beretta APX A1 carry. The APX A1 carry does come with options to mount an optic, but I'm most likely not even going to do that because I just don't want to do it. Would an optic be a bad choice for this? No, but me personally, I'm most likely not even going to do it just because it comes with this 8-round magazine, which isn't bad. Glock 43X 10-round magazine. So you do get that extra round with the Glock. But as far as concealability, I'm gonna say this about the Glock. I'm a 145, 150 pound guy. The grip with the 43X, it kind of does stick out whenever I'm carrying it, especially during like the summertime or anything like that, spring. You can see the grip a lot more, but the slide, you can't really tell that this pistol's on you unless you're just looking at someone's waist or something, and then you'll be able to see the grip kind of puncture out. Before I actually got this Glock, you know, the gun store that I always go to, I get my rounds from there, I get my guns from there. Before I had even got this Glock, you know, the salesman up there, he was telling me to get the 43X, but I was big on wanting to get the 26. So I was like, the 43X wouldn't be a bad option since I already got the Stoeger STR9SC. And for those of y'all that know, the Stoeger STR9SC is just pretty much a Glock 26 clone. So whenever I picked this up, this gun, it already came with the night sights. The rear is blacked out, so hold on. The rear is blacked out. Came with night sights. And for those of y'all that know, this isn't a OEM Glock guide rod. So someone put this in here because this is a used gun. It isn't. I didn't pick it up brand new. But even whenever the salesman was telling me to get one, even I could see his the grip from his 43X kind of stick out a little bit where you can tell he was carrying. And that's where the Beretta APX A1 carry, it kind of beats the Glock at that because this grip, it's ultra thin. It's probably tenths of inches thinner than this Glock without this whole grip. But the grip on here, you won't even be able to tell that this gun is even on you, even with the 6-round magazine. You can't get 6-round magazines for it. I'll show y'all that. So this is the 6-round magazine. They're only $25 a piece. But I'll show y'all right now. It becomes a way more smaller and concealable gun compared to the Glock. But this is my EDC every day. I said every day. This is my EDC right now. I really prefer this over the Glock just because it's nothing wrong with the Glock. This is lighter than the Glock. The slide is shorter than the Glock. The grip is a little bit thinner than the Glock. It don't print as much as how the Glock would. And the trigger, it isn't a bad trigger, but whenever you first get it, you do gotta break it in. So you'll have to dry fire it hundreds of times. Like you'll have to dry fire it a lot unless you're just running a lot of rounds through it. Preferably, I'd say run about, if you're gonna just not even dry fire this gun, put at least about 400 or 500 rounds through it. So I'm just trying to show y'all the trigger. Here's the trigger. So it's like you get all this free play right here. whenever you get used to it, it's not that bad as people make it seem on YouTube. Whenever the trigger starts to break in, it's not that bad. So here's the free play. Just gonna pull, brakes right there. Reset, reset, resets right there. Pull, reset, reset, pull. So the trigger isn't bad, but it's nothing like how the Glock is. The Glock is, you already know that. The Glock, I don't know why so many people diss the factory Glock trigger. I don't have any problem with mine. It's not a bad trigger, but you get a little bit of free play. It's not bad. Right there. And then you already know the Glock reset is gonna be nothing. Literally right there. Let me go ahead and show y'all one more time. So there it is. Reset. Right there. So the Glock is going to be a little bit more reliable. It will cost you more. And you can do like all these different things to it. Change the guide rod, put excess night sights on it, different grips, different triggers. Got a whole bunch of stuff. Striker assembly. And you'll be able to put thousands and thousands of rounds through this gun and it probably won't ever tear up. You can put compensators on it, suppressors, ported barrels, all that. So that's where the Glock overshines the Beretta. The Beretta, you don't have all those options to change out your guide rod. You don't have options to change out your striker. You don't have options to change out your trigger. You don't have options to put night sights on here. The only options you get is getting you another magazine for $25, which isn't bad, and an optic. Those are your only options. And you can change out the chassis system, so you can change this whole lower. You can get OD green, black, gray. I know I'm missing one. And tan. You can get FDE. So those are your only options. You can change out this lower. You can put an optic. And get magazines for it. You can't change nothing really on here. And that's where the Glock overshines this. So if you're looking for something as far as price point, $200, $300 some dollars, get this. It's reliable. It's not a bad gun. The only problem I had with my Beretta APX A1 carry is whenever I ran steel Monarch 9mm ammo through it. And that didn't really bother me that much because I already knew it was because of the ammo. But I mean, I've ran hollow points through here. I've ran different types of round nose ammo through it, and it ran fine. But whenever I got to the steel case, it did not like steel case. It was jamming up every other round. But with the Glock, I haven't had that problem. So if you spend $400 to $500, you can get you a Glock 43X brand new, and you might be able to find them cheaper used online. But it's like I said, with the Glock, you can just turn these into straight beasts. Everyone has one, and the 43X is a popular EDC right now. So if you just want an extra round compared to having, or 2 extra rounds compared to having 8, get this. And also straight out of the box, the Glock 43X comes with 2 magazines. The Beretta APX comes with 1. So if you do want you an extra magazine, you'll have to go to Beretta and buy one. But you would, like, if you're just interested in saving a few bucks compared to getting that Glock, get you the Beretta. If you want something that you can just turn into a beast, everyday carry, home defense, get the 43X. Hope this was a good comparison video for y'all. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. Peace.